In the beginning, we used to talk for hours, tirelessly. After he became Chancellor, we no longer had such conversations. Actually, we had already stopped talking before he became Chancellor. Initially, he still talked with visitors who came over for dinner, but later he also stopped talking at the table. Nowadays, he doesn't speak with anyone, except his mother. So we have this figure of the mother. Right? The political situation is therefore suspended between, on the one hand, a mute, paralyzed Heidegger, like Benjamin's angel of history, who only sees one single catastrophe, where we see a chain of events, and the Russian rabbi, as a figure of Talmudic exposition in the absence of temple or sacrificial rite. The final scenes that take place on the field between Berlin and Moscow, Berlin and Jerusalem, that is, a burning Jerusalem, where Stalin has just died for his circumcision. A group of old Jews performs a comic play about the three patriarchs, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, at the entrance of a camp in front of Benjamin and Maimon. Isaac says, "Bye, Father." "Bye, Father" is an old joke, always reusable in party. "Bye, Father." This is the post-tragic situation that Ronald, channeling the work of Jean-Luc Nancy, brings into relation with the destiny of democracy itself. And so, democracy, in her idea, is something that only takes place once we have abandoned every sign of tragedy. As he suggests in a recent work on politics and authority, Loser Sons. Like what? We come in after the break, in the historical and nearly ontological zone that Jean-Luc Nancy designates as after tragedy, where he analyzes what venir après means, what it means to ride in on the wave, to come in afterwards, like the very concept of history, like all the posts and the chronologic that come after Aristotle. I'll be considering the links between the destinies of democracy and the loss of tragedy, the destruction of the tragic ethos. The vanishing gods have left the mortals on their own, among themselves in a space where address is no longer oriented toward the gods, offering victims and sacrifice, but toward one another, left to wonder how and where, when, language holds on to the former rites of sacrifice. This retreat of the gods, namely the moment that the origin of the paternal law shows itself proper, through authority unfounded and anarchic character, testifying to the fact that any identificatory relation, be it political or otherwise, always already presents relationality as a given, is what Ronald designates with, putting the whole sentence into one word, mother. In another text, engaging in a detailed reading of the mother of all battles, the Gulf War, as is George Bush quote, Ronald reads the figure of the mother as a region of some originality.